Hi friends, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. Ashish here, and today I'll be covering a classic Sudoku on our channel. So this Sudoku is constructed by Jovial, and I really thank the author for giving me an opportunity to cover a video on our channel. So Sudokus from this author are really excellent, and we have covered actually many Sudokus from the author. So let's see if we are able to crack this Sudoku. So before going to the Sudoku, I would highly recommend you to please subscribe to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles if you haven't done so. It will really motivate us to cover videos on daily basis or regular basis. And if at all you have a request for any Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, you can let us know in the comment below and we'll surely make a video on it. And we even have a Patreon page named as Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. So if at all you can support us, please do so. We'll really appreciate your support, and we have been covering videos from past more than 2.5 years, so it will really be appreciable if you could support us on our Patreon page. And now coming back to this Sudoku, so classic Sudoku rules apply. You need to place digits from 1 to 9 in each row, each column, and 3 into 3 box without repetition, right? And with that we will start solving this Sudoku. So if you see the theme here, it really looks like a flower here, right? It really looks good, right? This kind of a flower, and you have a small, I would say, something in the center, kind of offset to it. But yeah, it really looks good. So let's see. The main thing that I see is the first and last rows and columns. So that should give us something. I can see here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. So this cell should be a 9. Then you have 5, 6, 7, 8 here, right? And this cell cannot be a 5. I don't think I require the check of, yeah. So I if at all I do mistake, let it be. I will just see it myself if I am doing some mistakes here. This 5 should 5, 7, 8 should give you a 6 here. Okay, so 6 is gone from these cells. Okay, you have 1, 2, 4 and 9. Come on. So 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, and this cell would have to be a 9. That eliminates 9 from this cell, and this cell. This cell cannot be a 1, this cell cannot be a 2. You have 3, 5, 7 and 8. 7, 5, 8. So this cell would have to be a 3. 3 is gone from these cells. 5 is not in this cell. 7 is not in this cell. 8 is not in this cell. And then you have 1, 2 and 4 here. This cell cannot be a 4, cannot be a 2. Okay, so I think so we got all the corner cells easily. There are all the hidden singles. Once we start that, it is easy to see all the hidden singles here. And so I got a 5, 8 pair here. Am I right? Yeah. So I got a 5, 8 pair here. 2, 3, 4, 6 and 9. 6, 2, okay, 2. Again a 1, 4 pair here. So this cell cannot be 4 as well. So 3, 5, 7, 8 and 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5 cannot be in any of these two cells. 7 and 8 cannot be here. 7 cannot be here. So if you don't have 7 in these two cells, 7 would have to be in these two cells, and then okay. Okay, I didn't see this. You have a 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8 triplet in the first and last columns. I mean to say rows. And when 7 cannot come in these two cells, you have an X-wing of 7 in first and the last row. That's nice. So you have an x wing of 7 here. Okay, so which means none of these cells can have 7, right? None of these cells can have 7 here. Okay, mark it with light, very light, so that it doesn't distract us while solving. I won't write all the possible candidates. Let's not do that for now, because I can see that there are many candidates possible in many cells here. So I wouldn't do that. It would be a very tedious work here. You have anything? You have an x wing of 7. Do you have an x wing of 5 here? No, x wing of 5 is not possible. You have an x wing of 8 is also not possible, right? Okay, let's see the first and last columns as well, because I can see something here as well, because having a 2 here give you an x wing of 2 in first and last columns. So 2 is in one of these two cells, 2 is in one of these two cells. So just a brief introduction of what is an x-wing technique. So x-wing technique is really an excellent technique of eliminating a particular candidate from either whole row or column, 2 rows or 2 columns, in such a way that, so if you have a 2 here, so we know that in this row 2 is in one of these two cells, in this row 2 is in one of these two cells, and they are in the same rows. I mean to say I'm sorry, in these two columns you have 2 is in one of these two cells, and in this column you have 2 in one of these two cells, and they are in the same rows. So if you have a 2 here, you will have a 2 here, and if you have a 2 here, you will have a 2 here, which means none of these rows can have 2 in them. I'll again mark that here. Okay, so blue cells cannot have 2 and gray cells cannot have 7. So what can this cell or this cell be? There are too many possibilities possible here. Seven cannot be here, 7 cannot be here. So these two cells are 7, or 7 cannot be here, possible? No. This cell cannot be a 2. 2 is in one of these two cells, and 7 is in one of these two cells, right? Anything else? What are we missing here? I at the start thought it has to be an X-wing or a swordfish, because the moment we get something here, it is kind of an X-wing or an swordfish pattern, but then I am totally stuck. Oh, this 5 gives us a swordfish here. This is a swordfish of 5 in 3 rows. So row 1, row 5 and row 9 has 5 in only these cells, which are exactly in 3 columns. So you have an swordfish of 5, which means none of these cells can be 5. Not this cell. So you cannot have a 5, 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 7 and 9. Oh, yeah, sorry. 2, 5 and 7. So 1, 3, 4, 7. 1 is 7 is not possible. You can have 1, 2 is not possible, 3 is not possible, 4 is possible, 5, 6, 7 and 9, 1, 4, 9. 2 is not possible, 3, 4, 5 is not possible, 6 is possible, 7, 8 and 9, 4, 8 and 9. You got a swordfish of 5 and that should lead us something. I was totally surprised seeing a swordfish of 5. So I actually thought author has intended this 5 to get a swordfish here and that will actually give us something, but if I am missing something, 5 cannot be here. Five and 7 cannot be here. 5 and 7 cannot be here. 5, you have a 5-7 pair here. Wow. If you see here, 5-7 is not in these cells, not in this cell, not in, you have a 5-7 pair here. So 1, 2, 4 and 9. 2, 4, this is 1, 9. 1, 2, 4 and 9. Come on. One, 2 is not possible. 3, 6, 8. No. We are surely missing something. This is, I feel, some way, some other logic, and this is something to distract us from the main logic. I'm 100% sure now, because I was really expecting something from the swordfish here, but I got a 5-7 pair and I'm then stuck here totally. I cannot have 2 and 4 here. 1, 2, 4 or 9, something here. Okay, this cell should be a 1, right? Excuse me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. Whoa, guys, it is, the logic is actually sitting just in front of us. Come on, that was 5, 7, 7, 8, 5, 8. Come on, guys, I didn't even see that. Awesome. So it is really that I was right. This is these logics were really for us to get distracted. And if you see here, you have a Y wing here. Wow, you have a Y wing here, 5, 8, 7, 8, 7, 5, which means, so AB, AC and BC. So AB and BC are able to see each other, which means B cannot be here. So 5 cannot be here. So if you see here, 5, 8, 7, 8 and 5, 7, these two cells, you have to take the common digit from these two cells, the cells that don't see each other. So this cell is seeing both of these cells, right? This cell is seeing both of these cells. These two cells are not seeing each other. So which means the common digit is 5, and you have to look for a mutual cell that sees both these cells, and that is this cell. So this cell cannot be a 5 now. So if this cell is a 5, this would be 7, this would be 8, and you cannot have anything here. So which means this cell is not a 5, this is an 8 here. That gives you 7, that gives you 5, that gives you 5, 8 and 7. Wow, guys, was that necessary? Exactly. And see where we got here. We actually got stuck where somewhere where the logic wasn't present. Amazing. This is a 5 here. 8 cannot be a 3, 4, 6 and 9. Amazing. That was totally amazing. Do we get something here also? 1 2 1 4 1 4 pair, 1 4 2 4 and 1 2. Guys, amazing, Jovial, amazing. I didn't see that at all. I didn't see. One of my favorite logics. Vibing is really one of my favorite advanced technique, and I actually forgot to see that. So 1 2 1 4 and 2 4. Sorry, 1 4 2 4 and 1 2. This cell cannot be a 1. Same logic. So this would have to be a 4 1. You get it? Okay. Oh, this is not yet done. You get 1 2 here, you get a 2 4 here. Oh, this 4 will eliminate 4, and this would have to be 2 1 2 and 4. That eliminates 4 from these cells, 1 from these cells. This is a 9 4 and 2. That eliminates 9 from this cell, 4 from this cell, 3 6 8 and 9. 9 3 6 and 8. 3 4 6 and 9. 3 6 8 and 1. So this is 1 8. This would have to be 3 and 6. This removes 8 from this cell because of this, so this cell would have to be an 8. 3 6 and 9. 9 is in one of these two cells, so this cell is not a 9 now. You can still have a 9 here. Oh, this 8 would give you a 9 here. Eliminates 9 from this cell. 3 6 and 9. So 2 4 pair here. Two 5 and 7 in these cells. So this is 5 2 and 7. 1 3 6 and 8. So 3 6 1 and 8. Okay, three 6 5 and 4. 4 is in one of these two cells. Okay, 4 2 5. This cell is not a 6. Oh, it cannot be a 5 as well, so this cell would have to be a 5. 6 3 and 8. Oh, sorry, 3 6 and 4, right? 6 3 and 4, 3 4 and 6. 1 3 5 and 8. Oh, this cell would have to be an 8, right? You have a 1 3 pair here. I didn't see this one actually. So this is 6. You have a 1 3 pair here. 1 3 and 5. So this is 5. This would have to be 1 3. This cell cannot be a 1 3. I would write that directly using the uniqueness trap here. But let us not do that for now. 4 and 9 here in these two cells. So 3 6 and 8 here in these. Oh no, you have 1 3 pair here, so this would have to be 6. Oh. And eliminates 9 from these two cells, 6 from these two cells. 7 and 8, right? So 7 and 8. 4 6 and 9. You have a triplet of 4 6 and 9, so 6 can be eliminated here. 3 also can be eliminated from here. 7 8 pair here. This cell cannot be a 7 8. I can write that directly again. Oh, this 9 can be eliminated from here. Am I right here? So this would have to be 3. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and 8. 6, 7, 8. So this would have to be a 3. 8, 7, 6, 8, 7. Yeah, okay. Eliminate 6 from this cell. 3, 4, 9, and 8. So 8 is in one of these two cells. 8, 3, 4, and 9. So this would have to be 4 and not even 4 and 9. It has to be a 9, 4, 9, 3, 9, 6, and 4. This cell is a 9, 3, 1, 3, 6, 4, 6, 2, 4, 2 and 3. So 3 and 1. Wow, awesome. That was an excellent puzzle, guys. This was I feel that author gave us the swordfish to just get distracted from seeing the vibing, because I never forget to see the vibing, because it's one of my favorite logics. The moment I see a I mean to say two candidate by candidate value, I actually look for a X-wing, but I don't know why I actually went for a swordfish here. And this was an excellent Sudoku, guys. Excellent Sudoku. So thanks Jovial for such a wonderful Sudoku. I hope you enjoyed, all of you enjoyed this Sudoku. Do like and comment if you want us to solve any other Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.